Hey Grill Domers, T McCabe here. It's January 1st. Happy New Year 2011. We're going to make grilled pizza on the Grill Dome. And this is probably my first actual grilling video. I've done some how I made the grilled table for the Grill Dome already, but this is my first making the food video. And I'm going to show you how to make a grilled pizza. And I see a lot of the Grill Domers like to use pizza stone, and I don't think you need to use one. Time will tell, but I have a lot of experience making grilled pizza right on top of the grill grate, and it's unbelievable. So I think you're going to see that. So hopefully this is educational for the experienced grill domers and for other people too. If you're just using a gas grill, you can do the same thing. I have a video up on my other YouTube channel, but this is a new one. So how do you make a crust? We're going to do it real quick because I don't want this video to go too long. So you just take some warm water right off the faucet, real warm. Let me bend this down real quick so you can get a view. And we're going to take some active dry yeast. We're just going to, this is 1 cup, by the way, 1 cup of water. I'm not going to put it all in there, and just about. So that's it. We're going to add some sugar because yeast feeds on the sugar, turns it into alcohol and carbon dioxide. Not a lot, just a little bit. And we're going to stir this together. What we're doing here is called a starter. We're getting the yeast activated, we're going to get it feeding on the sugar, and then we're going to use this and pour it on top of unbleached flour. So I have to get, this might not be enough, I don't know, we'll see, but if it's not, then you know, we'll make a small pizza. But we're just going to stir this together, and that's going to be it. I'm going to stir this together real good, let it sit for 10 minutes, and we're going to come back and you're going to see where we're at. So Happy New Year. Start of the video. See ya. Alright, I just got done stirring this real good, and I just wanted everyone to see the carbonation that develops. So you can see right there, not a lot. You see a little bubbles on the side, but when we go to actually get done with this and put it into the flour, you're going to see something different. So talk to you later. Bye. Alright, so what you're going to see with the solution here is a froth on the top. And this is just carbonation building up. This is the yeast eating the sugar. I'm going to stir that again one more time. Smooth it out. And let it go for about another 5 minutes, and then we're going to make our dough. Alright, what you'll notice is we have some flour in here. I think we have enough. Not in here yet, but I think I have enough flour. This is our mixture of yeast and water, hot water. It's actually still pretty warm. And sugar. We're just going to pour that in there. I'll just pour a bunch in there, and then mix it around. When I get to about this point, I like to take a little bit of salt, put it in there, and a little bit of olive oil. That's about it. And then just mix it around real nice. Get to about that point right there. I don't know how much flour we have, but we'll see. Put a bunch more in. Mix it up. This is going to be good enough for one pizza, even though we still have some, so we'll just leave it here. This is where I get in with my hands and really try to get the rest of the flour up off the sides, because the more you knead this, the more it gets a little bit more moist. And I can tell through experience, you'll see that you need a little bit more flour. A little bit more on there. What I'm going to do is I just take the remaining bits of the flour out of here. Discard it, because we'll use that later. And then I just like to knead this really well. And we're doing this to really get the yeast mixed into the dough and find the right substance with the dough. You can see that's still kind of sticky, so we need some more flour. And you'll see here eventually in the tape where we're at. So I'm going to do this for about another 2 minutes. See you later. Bye-bye. Alright, I'm done kneading this. As you can see, it's not sticky. And I'm going to put it in a nice ball. And I'm going to put it back into here. I'm just going to rest it in there like that. I'm going to take a towel, place it over it, and I'm going to stick it into the microwave for about an hour and a half. Maybe 2 hours if I have the time, but an hour and a half will do. I just put it in the microwave just because it seems like a warm place. There's not going to be a lot of heat escaping. And there is the remnants, and that's about it. Once that's done, you'll see that the dough will have air in it from the yeast eating the sugars of the dough and the sugar that I've already put in the solution, and it's going to create carbon dioxide. Now, if you want a really fluffy dough, you leave it in there longer. If you just want a, somewhat of a flat dough, which I like, you just need an hour and a half. That's it. See you. Alright, so we're doing a grilled pizza tonight, and what I've done is put a little quick start under there and lit it, and you can see the smoke's coming up. I've got the gauge wide open, and I'm just going to let this thing get up to temperature. We're trying to look for about 350 probably for the pizza, and we're going to close this and let it do its magic. Keep this wide open, and we'll be back. I'm going to prepare the crust right now while this is getting up to temperature. Bye. Alright, we're going to finish making the dough. I've taken the dough out. I put a little olive oil in here. You'll see why here in a second. I've got all the ingredients I need. Being I make my pizzas pretty simple. I do pepperoni pizza with mozzarella. And I have some oregano, Parmesan, and red pepper. A little bit of salt too, in case you need it. But alright, we're going to finish making the dough. I've taken the dough out. I put a little olive oil in here. You'll see why here in a second. I've got all the ingredients I need. Being I make my pizza pretty simple. I do pepperoni pizza with mozzarella. And I have some oregano, Parmesan, and red pepper. A little bit of salt too, in case you need it. But I take the dough out. I just basically take it out. It was in a ball form. I just kind of squeeze it out like that. We've got plenty of dough. I'm only going to do one pizza. And I flour the surface and just work my way out. It's been about an hour and a half. I wish I would have left it in there longer, but an hour and a half will do. The rolling pin is really nice to have, and this is really nice to have. You'll see why later. But we're going to roll this out as flat as you can get it. You're going to flip it. I always want to keep it really dipped up. And what I'll do now is cut. I've done this plenty of times before. I know how large this needs to be. I'm just going to cut it. And a hexagon type pattern. And then what I can do is I can roll it out some more. Try to get it circular. So you can see I'm working that into a circle. And trying to get it to a good personal size. And like I said, the thinner you can make it, the better for me. Maybe not for you. So that should work there. From here, all you do is you olive oil one side. I'm going to put this on there and then throw it on the grill. You'll see here in a second.